So what is Bartender? It's a macOS app that helps us organize, rearrange and get quick access to shortcuts in the menu bar so that the menu bar stays clean. And what's crazier is that we can also customize the menu bar. Hey, Shivam here. Thanks for joining in. And if you would like to check this app out, you have all the links in the description below. First up, let's talk about what is Bartender. As you can see, my menu bar is so clean. I don't have any unnecessary thing here on the menu bar, as you can see. But you do see this cool little icon, that is the sunglasses. I set it to this cool looking sunglasses, but what happened when I click on it? So there are all my menu things and the main menu bar is clear. So this is one of the primary feature of this app. It declutters everything. You can put all your unnecessary tools and everything into this separate container to make your main menu bar as clean as possible. It also lets you organize things as you like. You can easily organize each and every menu item. So let's go to the setting and see how it works. So to do so, we can just click on this and we have Bartender settings. So this is the settings page. First things first, let's set this to start at login. So now we need to allow this. So the application is added here and now it will start at login. Below this, you will see a lot of things. Let's go one by one. So there is this option. If you click on the empty space of the menu bar, it will reveal the menu items. So you have this option to turn it on or off. So whenever you click on the empty space on the menu bar, you will see all your items. So you can turn this on or off. Then you also have the option to swipe or scroll in menu bar. Then you also have hover over empty area on the menu bar space to reveal the item. So you can hover your mouse there for just 0.2 seconds and it will show your menu items. You can also set the duration right here. Yeah, 0.2 looks perfect. So there's an option to automatically rehide as well. Then you have the menu bar item and its settings. So this is where I set it to sunglasses. You have other options as well, like this 3 dots. You can set it to bartender, bow tie, star, box, dot, or even choose an image if you would like to. Now if we turn this thing off, let's see what happens. So it hides. So now if you just hover over it, you will get the menu. I like to keep it here and change back to sunglasses. Now you have spacing option if you want to keep default spacing, small spacing, tiny spacing, no spacing. Below that we have hide all menu bar items on inactive menu bars. So you also have this option you can choose. Then you have the sizing option and let's move on to the menu bar layout. So far so good, you have all these things. So here in this menu bar items, you can customize how you want these items to look and its arrangement, like what should appear first, then second, then third. So you can simply drag and move your items, easy as that. So you can add spacer, add menu item group, so you can do all sorts of customization. Then you have menu bar style. And this is a great customization option. Let me show you. Right now it's set to glass. Let me just change this to standard. So it's the standard now menu bar. You can set it to solid color. Yeah. Then you have gradient if you would like to add a gradient. There's glass option. And there is a classic bar. If you are on solid color, you do have a lot of option for customization. And even on other options, if you get to gradient, you have rounded menu bar. Let's check it out. See, you can set it to rounded menu bar. You also have bar shape. You can change this. Let me show you how cool this is. Yeah, this looks better, I think. And you can even have a separate pill. Yeah. So you can do a lot of customization here. Sky's the limit. I like to keep it at standard. And let's move on to the presets. You have the presets here. If you would like to create presets, then it will appear here. And next to that, we have triggers. If you would like to set some triggers, like show battery percentage when battery condition met, you can set that here. You can set to show time machine when time machine is backing up, show Wi-Fi when Wi-Fi condition met. So you have all those triggers as well. Below that, we have hotkeys for customization for recording shortcut, like show hidden items, you have show all items, you can hide left application menu, and then you have quick search bar items. You can set shortcuts to easily access the bartender menu. Getting to the advanced, here we have some advanced settings, so you can tweak these as well. And lastly, we have some widgets if you would like to create. This is in beta. If you want to really go deep into customization, then you can do that here. So you have this amazing widget, you can just set things up. You can open file, So you have this code. So that's how you add things, and you can just create a widget. So yeah, you can just play around with this. I'm not very good at this. That was all the settings and everything you can tweak, but now let's talk about the pricing, what it actually costs. So there are two ways to buy this. Either you can get it from the Bartender's website. Let me just show you quickly. So this is the website from where you can buy. As you can see, it is $20 plus local tax for a single time purchase. Now you won't be getting future updates. For that you have to buy Mega Supporter. This is $60 plus taxes. And if you already have a Bartender, then you can upgrade to Bartender 6 for $12. So that's one way how you can get the Bartender app. But there is a better way that I personally suggest and use myself, and that is through Set App. This is the platform where you will find a lot of applications, and you just have to get a single subscription, which is not even that expensive. So let's look at the pricing of the Set App as well. And even if you scroll down, you will see Set App. They also suggest if you would like to buy it from Set App. So here is the pricing of the Set App. As you can see, it's just $10 per month for all the applications on the marketplace. And there are, believe me, a lot of applications like Clean My Mac, Clear VPN, Disk Drill for data recovery. We also covered the CleanShot X, which was a great application for screenshotting and video recording. You can check that out on the channel, but that's also included along with a lot of applications, and we just have to pay $10 per month, which is inexpensive. Now, if you also have Mac and iOS, then it's $12.49. And if you are a power user, multiple macOS like 4 Macs and 4 iOS devices, then you can go for the power user plan, which is $15. Now, if you jump into the annual plan, it's $9 per month. Isn't it great? And there is also 7 days of free trial. So make sure to check out the trial from the link in the description below. However, that's it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Now, if you want to check out that CleanShot app, a great screenshotting app for Mac OS, then watch this video right here. And if you are looking for a way to clean your Mac, then there you go. Like, share, subscribe. Stay safe. Bye-bye.